couple of you guys have asked me to explain the mechanics of that combination, that pattern I use when I'm playing on bop. And it begins with something that I developed back in the 80s, late 80s, early 90s, that I call the universal flurry, because it leads into any kind of pattern you want. Entering, distancing, moving, weaving at every angle, it can come off of that pattern. You can at any point in time switch it. And it came to me as kind of, I was frustrated because I was playing a lot of Wing Chun people back in Stockton, back in the day, and in Jeet Kune Do. And the chain punch never stopped me. You know, for me, the chain punch was like a swarm of angry bees. I'm not allergic to bees. I'm going to come right through that. I'm going to hit you with something extraordinarily hard. But I liked the concept of it, but it was inefficient to finish, in my experience. So I didn't see that I was able to transition from chain punching into big, heavy haymakers easily, or within the flow, within the context of the flow. But there was another thing that is also in Wing Chun that is in feeding crane and other white cranes, which is the, the triangle strike here, like this, the continuous triangle. So I thought if I took that out of that horizontal wheel thing and made it more vertical, then I could have this kind of pendulum pattern swinging back and forth. Also, watching Muhammad Ali's jab, because sometimes he would swing that jab back and forth this way just to keep you at bay. Not for a lot of power, but I'd pop it that way, then back out this way, then pop it at you, then back out this way. So I took those concepts and I put it into this little 3-punch repeating pattern because the brain works best in triplets. This is going to be a short video for you guys on Facebook and stuff, and YouTube, but this is going to be a part of a really cool seminar. This may be the very first workshop that I do coming out of the quarantine, is on the what I call the universal flurry, which is what we're going to work right now, just to teach you the very basics of it. And so you can start in a boxing stance like this. And we're going to begin with our trail hand punching out straight. Everything's going to happen in this triangle, shoulder to shoulder, center of your head. And everything's going to happen on this horizontal plane until you master it. Just like a scale, until you master this horizontal plane, you stay in it. And then once you've got that mastered, you can turn it into whatever angles or any patterns you want. You can enter with elbows, you can exit with punches and kicks. But it begins with this. Okay, so we're here. So the first punch punches straight. Then, as the second hand comes through, that first hand comes back to your ear, crossing your face. The shadow nose, pointing your elbow at your enemy as you're punching that enemy. And then the next thing is a back fist. Bang! Like this here, right? And then only for now. Now, these will turn into different weapons, but think about this for now. There's a back fist here. And then from there, this hand punches. This comes back to my face here. But what's this going to do? It's going to cross my head. Every third punch crosses your head. Bang! Here, like this. Now, the shadow nose on this side. And then pop back with that back fist. So it's a simple pattern, but it might not be easy for your body to get initially. But stay with it. It's 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. So every third punch comes across your head. Or every second punch. I don't know exactly the count, really bad at math, but you'll see it. Just punch to the head. But the other one's punching underneath. There is no break in the punching. The punches are coming like this, except that every so often, it crosses 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Keep it on this plane. When you're working with a bag or when you're working with a bob or we're working with whatever in space, keep it on that plane. Keep it 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Striking the same target every time. Only to begin with. Striking the same target every time. Here. Once you understand that pattern, multitudes of things. The thing I like about this is it lends itself to creating velocity for those closing shots. Something like this is going to get his attention, but you're not going to stop him unless you break something. And so this pattern can go from flurrying angry bees to devastating firepower. It can go from long range to short range and breach the gap, everything in between, to grappling range. So there's the universal flurry. Practice that. If you have any questions, DM me and we'll talk about it. And yeah, great. That's how we do that. Boom, 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 boom. Stay training, my friends.